Alrighty, guys, I want to talk about the story. We just got completely caught up. If you don't want spoilers for what happened, just click on by, don't watch it, or come back as soon as you are caught up. We just finished it. Story isn't fully over, as you guys saw. We did get left on a little bit of a cliffhanger that has to do with Boot Hill, but as Boot Hill's pretty lame, I think it's fine. First major disappointment of the story for me. We didn't really get a grand Robin song concert reveal. Like, I feel like we had more of a crazy rock concert with the Cocolia fight than we did with this fight. Yes, Robin was singing, but I was kind of expecting everyone to come out on the stage and like sing and dance and kill him in a dance battle. That just didn't happen, and also like the fight happened all in the dream world, so it wasn't even a real fight. So like that's all kind of disappointing in my opinion. I will say we got completely jebaited and hoodwinked. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pull up what was supposed to happen. And I was so mad because it was Sunday fighting Jing Yuan and what's his name? Don Hung. Yeah. So is it this scene? Yeah. Okay. Check this out. This was the most debate, like, we saw this in the trailer, and I don't know why it's like lagging out. Okay, we saw this in the trailer, and it was supposed to be super cool. Dude, it's like so laggy. I don't know why it's lagging. So yeah, he gets impaled by the dragon. Jianzhou Lafu shows up. And that's it. That's all you get to see. Like, it was such a bait. Like, they show it in the trailer, and you think, all right, I'll get to see more than this. Maybe we'll get a fight where like you summon the water dragon and Jing Yuan's lightning lord at the same time. I think that would have been really, really cool. And they didn't do that. Instead, we got the same exact length cutscene as we did literally in the trailer, which it would have been way cooler if they would stop putting all the really cool scenes as dream sequences. That was like really freaking cringe. I did like the Astral Express summon, you know, hitting him with the fake Astral Express. I thought that was cool. To me, it didn't really make sense that Robin was summoning it, but I guess she's got harmony powers or something. Like that, to me, I didn't fully really understand that. I thought that was kind of weird. Now, let's talk about the themes of the story, because I know that's what a lot of people are going to focus on with it. The whole theme of the story was essentially that it's security versus freedom is a really old trope, and people use it a lot when they talk about politics these days. And so obviously the story in some ways is going to tread in that realm. I'll try not to really touch on it. But essentially, they had this motif throughout the whole story about a dove that was too small to fly, and how they were going to care for that dove and put it in a cage until it was old enough to leave, and then it was going to go fly off and be happy and be free. But what happened in the story was that the bird, once it flew off, died because it couldn't fly and wasn't free the whole time, I guess. And then the other version of the story was the bird lived happily ever after, flying away. And then there was the third story of the bird just stayed in its cage and was happy because it was safe and never left. And so the point of the story, and what they're hammering into your brain the whole time, is that it's better to be free than living under this perfect fake utopia order. Which I think most people could probably agree with the sentiment of, yeah, we don't want to be a part of some like fake reality that's not real, that just robs you of your free will, and even though you're perfectly safe. I think it's I don't know the best way to word this. I think it all just depends. Like, they really black and whited the story, like really hard. It was very black and white. Even the nihility is black and white. I didn't like that necessarily, because that although they hinted at the nuance of it, it was like, well, yeah, if someone can't like live on their own and they would just crash and burn, then maybe put them in the cage. But calling it a cage sucks. Like, just training wheels them, I guess. I don't know. I feel like people should be able to choose, but I guess that's the whole point. He wasn't allowing people to choose, so that's why he's the bad guy, of course. I do want to also mention the Acheron stuff. Um, I was underwhelmed with the Acheron story. She was really cool last patch, but in this patch, she basically just breaks everyone out of the Nihility, which then led to the Sunday fight. That was it. She says she doesn't want to help like win the fight and win for them, because she wants the people of Penacony to stand up on their own and fight back. But all that happened was Robin came out and sang a song, and then the Astral Express just beat Sunday. So like, to me, it's the same thing as just having Acheron come out and fight. So I found that like super lame. Yeah, I felt like that was kind of stupid personally, because we just ended up saving the day anyway. I don't know. That was kind of a lame cop-out for why she's not going to fight, and they're not going to use the budget on her doing stuff. And I'm going to make a short video just to see if it pisses people off, saying how they stole Acheron's name, her real name, from Honkai Impact, being Raiden Mei. Obviously, we all knew that she's from Raiden. Like, she's Raiden Shogun, she's Raiden Mei, yada, yada, yada. Nothing new. I kind of hoped they were going to explain the story a little bit. Like, they didn't really explain anything in terms of why she's here, or, like, anything at all. Just some stuff about the Nihility is what we learned. So, I would really like for them to explore that in the future, because that was really lame. But overall, I know I'm hating quite a bit. Obviously, I like this patch because I finally got Topaz and I got Robin. And I know I told you all that I wasn't going to get Adventurine or Robin, but I really wanted a Doctor Ratio team, so here we are. Adventurine's better than I thought he was going to be, even though his damage is just as crappy as I said it was going to be. Robin is alright. I don't think she's as good as my other limited 5-star supports, truthfully. She just doesn't seem to really boost the damage as much, but she's not as fully invested yet as them. Topaz is better in every way than I thought she was going to be. She makes exploring the open world way better than I thought she was going to make exploring the open world, for obvious reasons. But Robin's pretty cool. She's fine. I don't really like her design, but I do like that she throws the birds at people. End of the day, though, the story was fine. It was good. It was better than the previous expansion, in the sense that there was less fluff and filler. There wasn't all this like Kakavasha, let's learn about Kakavasha stuff. That I'm happy that's done. But it was still pretty long, and it was really cringe of them to put Robin's best light cone free to play after the entire freaking storyline, because I'm not gonna lie, I was so sick of waiting to unlock this thing that I just was like, alright, well, what if I can just pull? And I got this one instead. So that was really disappointing. I know that's probably why they did it, but yeah, that's something that happened. But yeah, I know I basically just complained, but I think it should be pretty... It was pretty good. I did like Boot Hill more than I was expecting to. I don't think I'm going to pull for him still. Just like I don't think I'm going to pull for Jade or Firefly. I think That's weird. Anyone notice this? She turns the one way slower than the other way. She actually has to pivot. That's crazy. I think Firefly looks lame. I feel like they really didn't do enough with her this patch. There was some cool stuff with her, but then they dropped her, and I feel like they keep doing that. They keep dropping plot lines, which I wish they wouldn't. Hopefully Wuthering Waves learns from these mistakes. Wuthering Waves being the Hoyoverse killer is the new name I've dubbed, but just kidding. They can't kill this game. They don't compete with each other. This is a mobile game, that's a PC game. They're just different. Anyway, this video has been enough rambling and all of the such. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed hearing my ramblings on the storyline, give me a like and follow. I'm going to be making some shorts. I post probably more shorts than I do full-length videos. Next couple videos will probably be just talking about my experiences with new characters, and then Wuthering Wave stuff. So, look forward to that.